Okay, that should be everything. Wait, that's not everything. Do I put the YouTube stream up? Do I put the YouTube chat up? I think I'm gonna do it. But I know there's like no chat activity, but I'm just gonna put the YouTube chat up on my OBS. That should be ready. Okay, that should be good to go. Alright, cool. So, hello people. If you happen to stumble across this live stream, hello Twitch, hello YouTube. Saying hello to Twitch users. Hello Matei, hello Deltarune, and hello Gem, Precision Gem. Alright, cool. And as for YouTube, there's nobody in here yet, but as my guess would be, it would probably going to be Deltarune first. Or Ribcorv. So today I'm starting a little bit earlier than usual. Because later tonight, since I have work tomorrow, and I do need sleep, earlier tonight I will have to do something, and that would mean I need to stay up late. Unfortunately though, I do also need some sleep, so I can't like stay up late and then sleep for like 1 or 2 hours. I do need like to sleep a little bit, so I can't confirm that I'll be able to go for long, but today the stream is going to be straightforward. The stream today is gonna be really straightforward. I'm only going to be playing coin related combis today. Just only that combi. Just only those combis. Pirate and the Lucky Pooch. These two will be like the main target for today's stream. And I'm not gonna be like messing around with any other sets. Any high score sets or EXP sets other than coin farming. That's literally the whole stream today for YouTube. That's the whole stream for today. So I do have my phone ready. I was just charging it earlier today, and right now it is sitting at 32%. No, 82%. I will also be opening Do Not Disturb for 2 hours, so that nobody's interrupting me. And yeah, so let me get the usual iConnect to, let me do the usual USB debugging thing real quick. We're gonna get into 3Baked. I haven't played since Friday. I have 99% for 2 hours. Flex. Weird flex, I know, but yeah. Is the YouTube stream right there? I'm not sure if it's good or not. There's nobody to verify currently, other than Botbricks, but that's a bot. So without wasting too much time, let's get into 3Baked. And I'm going to open up the program called strcpy to transfer my phone screen to, well, here. Oh my god, are you okay? Something's up with this connector. It's constantly disconnecting again. I don't like this. I want to see how, if I were to push it, how much worse it could be. And of course, right. I have no idea what it cost this. I'm guessing it's USB. I'm not gonna buy a new one. I don't think this one still works. Okay. Allow. Yes. Oh. Okay. This one. Why is it offline? Okay. There we go. Now it should work. So let me lock in real quick. It's still usable. Verify. Okay, hello Matei. So let me get this up real quick. The wrong window. That's not the window we're looking for. Boop. There. Alright, cool. Now let me put myself up there. Alright, we are ready. So, I didn't play 3Baked at all, as you can see. Nothing too fancy here, just the typical 3Baked. Still level 44. Sherry Wolf has managed to surpass me in levels. So, yeah. And nothing else out of ordinary other than I tried Rebel and I don't know how to feel about it. So, let's look at my mailbox. 34 stars. Thank you everyone for sending me. I apologize for anyone who was disappointed to not see me send stars. I will send them 3 times today. Actually, no, I will send them twice today. Because I'm only streaming this for 1 hour and 30 minutes. But hey, I got some stars ready for whatever event's coming up next. Obviously, I'm gonna send them now so that I don't forget to. If you want to add me on the YouTube stream, if you want to add me, feel free to join the Discord server and send me a request. It should be up there. And oh yeah, now that I think about it, I did forget that the festival has already ended. So like the music is supposed to be normal now, but these 2 costumes that he put as like a temporary costume for these 2 cookies are still there. So yeah, that's when you know that there's no updates. I only have Ninja left that I have an S rank upgraded as like the only S cookie to not have it upgraded. So my goal for here today is to test out. They will update the game to replace the costumes. The question is, when will it be? Since I'm not in the unofficial 3Baked servers, there's like no way for me to know unless someone from that server can forward the message to my server. So yeah, I know I can join, but I just don't want to. Still, I'm still like the same. I still have the same mindset of locking myself out from sharing all the valuable infos, and the only place people could find with the info is my live streams. So let's address the elephant in the room. We're going to use the first set, which is the set without the lucky pooch, which is most players that plays the game but doesn't have this pet, because this pet is a limited time pet and now you can't get them anymore. If you haven't bought the pet yet, then you can't get it anymore. The first set will rely on Pirate Cookie and this one and the Bomb, which is a very classic set. You are required to lock in these 2 treasures, and the third treasure is the third treasure can literally be anything, but for the sake of experimentation purposes, I will be using the Lucky Pooch coin seed. Although you can use the gold drop pure gold bar for a similar effect, which will boost the coins at 7%. But we're going to use Lucky Pooch coin seeds. If you don't have the pet, then gold drops per gold bar works. Otherwise, just go with the 5% coin bonus. I think this one is like the best one overall. And don't even bother with this one. This one gives you like extra XP, but like Buttercream Choco Cookies Buttercube works perfect as wonders. So I'll be using this one first, and then I'll be using only 2 music, so let's just use these 2. All right, double coin. All right, let's do this. Will today be the most quiet day in the history of me streaming 3Baked? Who knows? But the highlight for today is not like really 3Baked. I'm just Coin farm, maybe. Let's do this. Wait a second. It has been 17 days since no updates. I'm going to address something. Game a little bit too loud? Yeah, I put the volume up. I put a volume up, that's why. So I'm going to address something here. I took off Break Free, which is the song, right? I took it off, and then apparently it comes back on again. Huh? How does that work? There we go. I don't see this. It's just because when I play at work, I have the sounds almost off, so... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be popping the shield. There we go. Now this set requires you to have both Fairy and Cheerleader's Power Plus treasure, so that you get a Fairy shield. And getting the Fairy shield here is useful for this part in particular, and another part that's coming in later. I'm gonna lower it a little bit down. Today's gonna be a little bit more of a quiet day for the Pokemon stuff, because my goal for today is just to compare between all the coin farming combis I've used, and then trying out some of the ones that I want to try but I don't have the time or chance to. So today is just gonna be a dedicated coin farming stream. That's really it. What do you mean I know he is playing it? Wait, I'm not even gonna bother asking. Is it because I'm saying about the coin farming thing? You did get the lucky pooch, right, Matei? You did get it. You get the pet before they're gone, right? Oh, right. Of course he's gonna play. Now, I generally do like this coin farming set, but the one thing that I will have against with this set in particular is how inconsistent it is. Because sometimes like you get so many coins and sometimes you get like barely any. And I popped the shield, so I'm technically already ruined the synergy. Unfortunately. But you do get a lot more coins in the beginning than the Lucky Pooch set on anyone in particular. Yeah, normally you need to have enough speed for this, but I already ruined it, so let's like try again. I'm not gonna continue, I'm just gonna try again because I did ruin the synergy. I did get most of my money back. That's a good bit, right? Well, that's good, because you still have to level it up anyway. Yeah, let's try this again. Let's hope that I manage to do the synergy this time. There, early shield, that's really good. So yeah, early shield would be like the best possible scenario, is because you get a lot of base speed from the fairy shield. My dying resources and Ovenbreak. Hello, Ripcorf. What about it? How many did you spend on that game? Also, I'm coin farming specifically today, and only coin farming specifically today. First, we're playing the usual combi without the Lucky Pooch, and then we'll be switching to the Lucky Pooch set and compare each and one of them and what I preferred over the one way or another. Oh yeah, and speaking of Cookie Run, the official games, I may plan to return to Kingdom at some point in after March 10th. Why March 10th time range specifically? Chapter 15. So I'm probably gonna have a lot of stuff to backtrack. And I might only play up until Timekeeper's release, and then I'll stop again. And I'm only gonna be playing on my Pure Vanilla server account. Chapter 420 and 2069. It's impossible. I'm probably gonna ask the community, or like the community poll during March 5 or 6 is around about if I should stream CRK on YouTube too, because normally if I were to stream CRK, I would be streaming it on Twitch. Last year I did stream on Twitch, so I want to see if people are interested in me multi-streaming it to YouTube too. So I'm gonna talk about my plans on this upcoming week, because this upcoming week is gonna be interesting to me. This upcoming week is gonna be interesting to me. You have one crystal in Ovenbreak. Damn. How does it feel to have one digit of crystals? On next week, since I'm not gonna be streaming still because of like work and whatnot, I think I'm gonna be like really a lot more tired than usual this next week, because because of the way school works in this country, is that or like in my workplace in particular, is that the people that educates here is going, like, they're having their own summer vacation, and it's soon, which will affect my work. And what I mean by affect my work is I don't know what I'll be doing around that time, because usually I would go there and then sell stuff, and then when they're off semester, I'm not sure what task would they give me, or would they give anything at all. So that I'll have to wait. If they don't, then I get a free vacation, which is fantastic because I can use that to get back to streaming and then go all in with streaming until I go back to work again. And also focus on two things: current cream self-aware, and also current cream self-aware, and the other thing is what is the other thing again? The oven glitch resimulator. There we go. I don't play Ovenbreak anymore, so I don't know what the meta is. Don't ask me about Ovenbreak stuff. I'm like outdated. My info only goes all the way back to the current cream cookie update. That's the meta I know. Because the update after that, I lost track of. And the only reason why is because of that one specific update that made me quit the game, so. If it's all over the place, then that's good. People can just use whatever they like. Now, the pirate combi is like situational sometimes, because if you know the synergy, you able to get a lot, and I think you able to get even more, but I didn't manage to pull it off this time. Let me pop the shield, just in case. And then there's nothing here really, so I can just fell down a hole here. Whatever, I didn't. The YouTube comments are not showing on live. It does, but it does, but it is very slow. 68,000. So one day you will see a cream soda combi being meta, and the next day you will see a Stevia Nova combi being meta. Interesting. Like I said, I don't know anything about Ovenbreak these days because I already stopped playing it, and I'm not going to be bothered returning to it when the game's already messed up. No, thank you. Kingdom is already messed up too, and I think Witch's Castle is gonna be even more messed up because of the first cookies being related to the beast. Right now, I do think the Witch's Castle cookies are like getting a lot of attention as of recent because of how the devs make them connected to the beast. And, you know, so on and so forth, and everyone's like making videos about it. The real one left out is Tower of Adventures. So, yeah, take that as a review. And Puzzle World, but like we ignore Puzzle World for the most part anyways. I'm surprised the game hasn't died out yet. So, I don't know about that. if someone who plays Twitch's Castle, I did remember one Twitch user, which is Star, saying that the game is like ruined. I'm not sure how they mean by ruined, which I would assume is because of those 2 minions got introduced into that game, aka Black Sapphire and Candy Apple. I'll take that as like the one thing that I do think is ruined about the game, but who knows, right? So that set is a complete good riddance. The next set I'm going to be using is the same set, but this time with a coin bonus. So same set, same deals, same set, same deal, but with the treasure change. That's literally it. I'm just only the treasure change. Alright, Fairy Shield popped in right away. I do wish we would have the ability to turn off the Power Plus, or maybe I just haven't tried it yet. Just like in the line version, you can turn off specific Power Plus. I think Cacao version also has this, where you can turn on specific Power Plus cookies and pets, so they can just not be shown during gameplay, which I do want. And the only reason why I want it is because I want to turn off Special Force Cookies Power Plus ability for coin farming, because if you're using the Pirate Cookie combi, it actually ruins it for me. The Lucky Pouch combi is not a lot. The Lucky Pouch combi is not a lot, so like it's fine if you have it on, but for the Pirate combi, it ruins some of the parts. When the bomb is active, you don't want her Power Plus ability to play. I'm not interested on how much do you spend on your games. All I can say is just like spend responsibly. I'm not interested on how much. Like you can be a whale, or you can be a dolphin, or you can be completely free to play. Whatever. I'm not interested in that bit. The YouTube comments are delayed. That's because of the bot. It is delayed by default. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to change that. It has always been like that. Sorry about that, Ripcorv. There's nothing you can do. Or actually, no, not you can do. There's nothing I can do about that, since I'm using a third party. Oh, I collide, so I'm just gonna cut the synergy off. Whoopsies. 16,000 for that. That's a lot. That's a pretty good amount. I'll take it though. Yeah, let's try this again because I ruined the synergy a little bit. Whoops. Actually, no. Wait, actually, no. Before I try again, I'm gonna rage bait some of you and thinking you're wasting your hearts or something. But I'm gonna use this to like try to look if I can turn it off. Yeah, see, I pressed the Power Plus button. Hello, Cressa. Good morning to you, and good 7:47 p.m. to me. You know what? You don't trust me on the tab? I'm just gonna enable the tab. Let me like hide the source. I'll tell you what I mean. Who's streaming? Okay. Let's see. It's on the developer settings. Where is it? Not here. I'm gonna try to find the option for it. I'm like scrolling down until you can see it. There it is. Input. Show tabs. Yes, I saw the option now. It's only because of Strawberry Crepe Cookie. Why are you blaming them for that? They have nothing to do with this. They have nothing to do with this. Why are you blaming Strawberry Crepe Cookie? here. You see the tap now? Look. Look where I'm tapping. See? If only there is an option to toggle these on and off, just like the line version or the Cacola version, I would be happy if this is an option. Let me tell you. Sometimes I don't want it. Like sometimes I don't want this. So having a toggle, just like how line version approached this, would be a blessing. I don't care how long would it take to implement this, but if this feature gets introduced in one of the updates, I will be happy. Because I do want this. I do want this feature. I'm like one of the minority who would appreciate this feature. It's like one of those like min-maxer or something. Imagine a cookie who has 250 stamina. It's called energy. Rebel has 320, 180 base and 140 revive. And Pirate has 160 with 180 as revive, so that's 340. A dark fondue cookie is meta and thick. There's nobody who would have 250 base. Nobody who's having 250 base. That would be too OP. I think that would be too OP. I think the only one who I would like, who I would think would have is 200 energy, and they're supposed to be a legendary. Like that's it. That's like the only thing I can think of. Them being a legendary and they have 200 base. Even so, I don't think that's realistic, but it can happen. Or maybe it does happen already. Wait. Let me like research. Since when Fick is meta in Ovenbreak, Fick got a costume, so they had to buff them. Fick got a costume for the Chinese Lunar New Year because this is the year of the horse. So Fick is meta there. Game ruin? What do you mean game ruin? Don't slander Fick Cookie. Just only if you're going to slander Fick Cookie, just slander them in Kingdom and don't do it in Ovenbreak. Like they're usable in Ovenbreak now. You should be grateful. Yeah, legendary. Yeah, okay. So Sea Fairy as a legendary, she only has 185 energy max. So like, having a legendary would only cost the energy up to 185. I think 200 would be must kill. Sorry for the pause again. We'll be doing this a few times. I don't think Fick has a classified pronouns other than they, them. So I don't know where the she, her is coming from. I always call them they, them. I forgot about something again. You distracted me. You distracted me from coin farming properly. Trust me, it's only gonna happen in the pirate cookie combi. Trust, okay? It's only gonna happen in the pirate cookie combi. I think that the combi after this is gonna be way easier. The combi after this is gonna be way easier because I don't have to collide for the shield, so... Yeah, I just need to collide for the shield, that's it. One day Fick will become meta in Kingdom, trust. If they know how to make a magic candy for Fick cookie, and not like pomegranate slash poison mushroom cookie, where according to Hyrule Legend, the Hyrule Legends tier list of usability, they didn't get bumped up a lot. They didn't get bumped up, or I don't think they got bumped up at all, so I would assume like their magic caddy is almost useless. You used wrong pronouns again, Mate. It's they, them. And I'm not gonna be another person again, so I'm not gonna repeat this one more time, but for the best results, please just call them datum. That would be great. But if they're meta in Arcade Arena, how would they even do? Like, all they do is like their support that only reduces the attack, which that's it. There's like nothing useful about Fig Cookie at all right now. So the magic candy either like or they will have to like readjust Fig Cookie entirely. But also I think it's kind of fitting because this is the year of the horse. This is the year of the horse. I know it's really Lunar New Year still, but this is the year of the horse. They could do anything to Fig. That's too overpowered. I think that even the Beast Cookies couldn't do that. Or Dark Enchantress. Question, do they have the grass type? Since I didn't play the game when the grass type was introduced, or the chaos element, are they a grass type unit? Yes, it's grass. Okay, that's something that they at least do. Still, they gotta have to rework Fig. Since now they're part of grass, they have to do something along the lines of energy, of like that type and that type and that type, etc., etc. Okay, Ripcorp. Then I'll tell you something. Just for like a good measure, right? Try typing something. Anything, it could be anything that as long as it's like YouTube is fine with it. Just type something and then I'll respond to you, and then you can check to see how much delayed is my stream to yours on YouTube. Okay, that's fine with me. I don't mind the collision there. Damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna read the Twitch chat first. And you haven't touched Kingdom in like 3 months. I haven't touched Kingdom in 4 months because I didn't play episode 12. Cause I decided to upgrade Strawberry Crepe Cookie to max. There, I read your message. Now check if it's delayed or not. Rework Fig to be a budget marshmallow muddy, but only work on grass cookies only. That would be good, but first, don't bring Safeguard, because that's pointless. that's pointless because now the people will like rage because why are you bringing safeguard cookies to epic type rarity, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But you can just like literally copy it, not copy paste directly, but like bring most of like the good stuff from Marshmallow Bunny, make it so that it boosts grass types only, just like how cream soda boosts the water types only, and that should be good enough. They do have to upgrade a little bit of that damage too, though. Since the latest TBD update, also, I would like to give updates to Owen Smash, and this is more like an unfortunate news. This is more like an unfortunate news to me because I don't think I will be able to make like an Owen Smash playthrough when it first came out anymore. Because I do know that I'll be in a different server than y'all. Like most of the people I know will be mostly in a different server. I'm unsure if they're gonna make a separate server for ties. Because if they do, then it is unfortunate for me, because that means I am locked out of accessing the global stuff like everyone else is. So that also means I'm probably not going to be playing the game. Because if I'm only going to get match against Koreans, Chinese, Japanese, Thais, maybe Taiwanese, and some other countries that they label it in like the special category-ish, then I will not be able to play with most of the people that I know from, or like the US, the UK, the Europeans, or South Americans. I'm going to get locked out of that. Because I'm not using VPN, it's too slow. I need real time. I know I could use it, but I'm not going to use a VPN. Because here's the thing. I think they're just gonna have problems with it later. That's what I'm seeing anyways. Like, I can play a Cacao version without it. But if I were to play VPN on a real-time game that you're probably gonna guarantee to get like 100 or 200 ping, which is gonna be unacceptable for me, then I guess I'm just not gonna play the game. Yes, it's a Lunar New Year costume. It's limited by default. It is a limited. They have a limited costume by default, but still, they have to buff them because they brought a costume in. There's no point of using Thick Cookie if you're gonna give them a costume but not a buff. It's pointless. Nobody's gonna pay for the costume if Thick Cookie sucks. So they have to buff them, which is a valid move. And they have been doing this. For quite some time now. So it's not a new thing that they did. So that's the Pirates combi done. I will now switch to the other combi. The next combi I'll be playing is this one. The Princess combi with Lucky Poach. This is my go-to coin farming combi. It doesn't grant me as much coins. It doesn't grant me as much coins as the Pirate combi, but this is the more relaxing one for me, personally, and it ends faster too. So what I would usually do is, the treasures are almost exactly the same as this one, except I have Hero Cookies Mint Candy as a fixed requirement. Of course, you can just like adjust the other two treasures to your own personal taste, but I always go with Hero Cookies Mint Candy. And I do think this is required. If you want to get more out of it, I think this one is required. This one might work better, but I find success with this one more, so... Also, the description for this is still misleading. Just because he hasn't updated the game yet, right? Oh, they did correct it. They did correct the description. Okay, so they did update the game. Huh, funny. I'll tell you this though. Let me like cross everything out. So they did update the description of this thing. When I reported the bug, the description of this is not correct. It's 8%. And then he changed it to 7, I think. Let me try to look in my Discord server. I think I still have it. Don't tell me something's going on. Oh, it's the YouTube. Okay, it's fine. Woo! Okay, that was close. So let me go to my 3Baked chat. I think I should able to find the screenshot. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't find it. I thought I did. I thought I did find it. Apparently I probably didn't post it here. Maybe I do have the screenshot. Yeah, I probably have the screenshot and not the... I didn't post it on Discord. Damn it. You play Cookie Run for Cacao? No, I don't play the Cacao version. I used to. This is not the Cacao version. This is a fan game by He169. More info is in the description. Also, hello user Amak Winke. I hope I pronounced your handle right. Otherwise, I'm so sorry. This is not the Cacao version. The Lion version was also shut down, and also the Cacao version has a lot more cookies than this. It was delayed by 8 minutes. I guess it's on your side, buddy. Either that it's on your side. Let me see my side. I don't trust that it's delayed by 8 minutes. Let me like watch my own stream. Yeah, it's delayed, but it's not 8 minutes. Yeah, I can hear myself after like 3 to 4 seconds, which is like the usual. So it's your internet. If you're talking about the chat, then don't worry about it. It's delayed by default. No, like I said, there's nothing I can do about it. It's the extension that I'm using that is delayed. If your stream is 8 minutes delayed, refresh. There, I posted in chat. Yeah, now I posted in chat. Why is this message not gone through? No, I'm not putting myself on timeout. Oh my god, YouTube is not sending the messages. Are you serious? There you go, now it sends a message. Why didn't that one gone through? Weird. Anyways, back to not tech issuing. So now I will play the Princess Cookie combi. Can I hop out to properly wake up? Farewell. Thanks for stopping by, Cressa. I'll see you soon. If you plan to you come back to streaming in the future, just like whatever, I guess. I should be open for collabs on March, like the cookie run type of kind of collab. Only if you're like gonna stream the game, of course. But yeah, can't wait. If you're going to. If you do have plans to return at some point in time. Anyways, back to the Princess Combi. Now the reason why I'm using the Princess Combi, like the Princess with the Lucky Punch Combi, is because of her ability to reduce the cooldown by 30%. Now now that how do I say this? The combi is you can use Cream Honey's Cookie's pet treasure for this to increase it to 40%, but I don't really find success with the 40% as much as the energy drain, less energy drain. Wow, care package from 2 different people. I'll stretch myself when I'm playing, but I'm gonna take a drink after the run. Yeah, okay, stretch now. I just need to drink water. Couldn't add Precision Jump because Precision Jump is already VIP. Yeah. What a troll. You are already VIP from the beginning. There's no need for you to do that. Go ahead, Korf. Tell us a story. So here's the plans that I have on. Here are the plans that I have for this week. Since I'm gonna be probably gonna be handling a lot more pressure this week because of work. My plans when I'm like not work are as follows. One, on Monday, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Either I just continue writing the fic, or play Terraria on Monday, or play GTA. On Tuesday, I will be doing the first request that I need to finish. And I'll be using the style that I made for Devin's birthday gift, which is for YouTube. It is one of my Twitch mods' birthday, which was yesterday. That's gonna be the style I'm gonna be going for. On Wednesday, I'm probably gonna either be playing GTA or Terraria, or if not, then I'll just continue with my fic. On Thursday, it's gonna be Cookie Run. Or a stream, depends. Actually. What genre of games do you speedrun the most? I only speedrun Outrun currently. Outrun 2006. That's the only game I speedrun currently. I do not plan to expand on other racing games though, because I'll be honest with you, it's gonna be really tough to do. Because the games are usually like 3 to 4 hours or maybe longer. So I was playing Ovenbreak in school in the first break, Playing Blueberry Pie's trial. Didn't notice one of my classmates. What was I playing? And they had the audacity out loud. Why are you playing with a little girl? Blueberry Pie is not a little girl. Somebody's gonna get triggered by hearing that sentence. No, I'm not speedrunning San Andreas. Just the community is already active enough, and I don't even play the game. Like I only watch at least 1 or 2 streamers speedrunning San Andreas, and one of the most popular categories right now is any percent AJS on PC, because that's like one of the most active currently. Now, I'll explain what AJS is, because I watch a streamer who goes by the name of Joshimus, who is one of the most well-known figures to live stream this category. AJS stands for arbitrary jump in script, which essentially means you jump from one point of the game to the end of the game. There are 2 ways you can do this. One with an external FPS program, which is a separate category altogether, and the other one is the one without it. Now, I know the streamer Joshimus is streaming in the category for without the third-party FPS limiter, while the ones holding world records are the ones that uses the third-party tool, because the third-party tool is a lot faster than the one without it. Now, the thread itself is really complicated, and it's like the final boss of speedrunning or something. It's like the final boss of GTA San Andreas speedrunning. You cannot go almost any faster than half an hour. Speedrunning half an hour. There's 2 runners that I know of who is competing to be the top of the any percent AJS. One of which, I think they're both streamers, I'm not really sure. One is one who goes by the name of Crisifu, and the other one who goes by the name of Pitroulet, who are both talented runners, and they're constantly switching between first and second places. That's what I know about the GTA San Andreas speedrunning, though. Prior to this, prior to me watching HAS, I watched any percent without the third-party limiter, no HAS. That's like the category, and there's a lot more than that. So, but I'm not gonna bother speedrunning the game. Final boss of speedrunning GTA 6. No, I do not think that's the final boss. Any game could be your final boss. I don't think GTA San Andreas, any percent HAS with the third-party limiter is the final boss. Blueberry Pie is an old woman. Enough said. She is an old woman. She takes care of the archives. One of the big, and you can get lost in the archives. There's no way. I think the only reason they would be commenting that is because, quote unquote, but they're cookies. But they're just cookies. They look so young. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not. Once you get into the lore of this game, you will change your mind immediately. And that statement becomes invalid immediately. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I was saying. She's an old woman. Or like, she's a woman. If she's not old woman, then she's a woman. Like, she's not that elderly woman. She's like an old woman at most. There we go. Now this set gives me 19,000 coins, which is not as much as the pirate combi, but you can see how close it is compared to the pirate cookie combi. Like, you can actually see how close this is. Now there's another set that I want to introduce, which is you are coin maker. I am not coin maker. I'm using cookies to make coins for me. Also, hello Malek Jonas. Dash B5P3M. So now the combi that I'm going to do next is the switch between Buttercream Choco and Princess. Now Princess is the relay and Buttercream Choco is the lead. Now you might be thinking, how is this possible? Who is coin maker? It's the pet. Lucky Pooch is the one who makes the coins. I mean, technically in Pirate Cookies combi, the coin maker is Kiko Bomb. But yeah, same set as usual, except... Oh yeah, this set, same set as usual. The only exception I'm going to give is... Either you sacrifice this with Cheerleader's Cookies pink megaphone, or you sacrifice this with the megaphone, or you use the energy drain. I'm gonna test the energy drain first, and then I'll switch to the megaphone. Like getting more coins. Yes, yes, you mean getting more coins. That's we're talking about the pet. The thing in the middle of the screen right now that moves towards the left in now. That's the coin maker. Technically, Buttercream Choco also boosts the coins, but the real coin maker is the pet. I have no treasures that helps me get more coins in any shape or form except for boosting it towards the end. But yeah, I'm playing the combis without using Pirate Cookie combi. If you don't have the pet, just use the Pirate Cookie combi. That is still I would argue that is still the only combi you will be using until Hehe169 updates a cookie or a pet that will help make the better coin farmer. In this case, my bet is going to be Cheesecake Cookie. I didn't collect the potion, that's fine. We don't need it to be that long. By the way, I recommend turning off the music for all your streams due to it being Ramadan and you're not allowed to listen to music during your fast. I am not Muslim. I'm fine. Also, you cannot tell literally everyone to turn off music just because it is Ramadan. Not everyone is Muslim. I'm not fasting. I'm a normal dude. You played the demo version? I played the demo version. What do you mean the demo version? This is 3Baked. This is 3Baked. The version you get from downloading itch.io. Still the latest version on itch.io as far as I'm aware. If you are fasting and you claim that listening to music is not allowed, then I'm gonna be blunt with you, but I would recommend to come back when Ramadan is over. And just... I don't know if this is supposed to be aggressive or rude, because I'm not the one fasting and I'm not Muslim, but if it is something that it's against, then I would recommend stepping away from my stream right now and then come back once the month is over. Because I know a lot of people will probably gonna have a problem about one thing or one way or another, one of which is bombs. I know that Devsister has made a mistake before, and that mistake made me quit the game. Wouldn't say I was surprised that wouldn't say I wasn't surprised that they pulled it off. I was. I'm not sure, but it has already started. It starts this month. Like I think it was a week ago. It starts like a week ago. And I think it should last a month. I believe it should last a month, where you're not allowed to do a lot of things while you're fasting. But I'm not. Don't take my words for it though. If you want to know what it means, I would recommend doing your own research. Just don't trust every word I say. I know it's a thing here. Like, where I am, I know people, like, now people do the thing. I don't know what thing, but I know that people do the thing. And I know that they're doing it. Now, where I work is not like a lot of people who are like doing it, or if I know if they're doing it or not, but it's not a majority. I think if I were to live in the southern part of this country, then the southern part of this country has, like, the majority of the people on the south part of the country will probably do those things. I would have taken a guess anyways, and that's like the part of the country with the most amount of people. So I think it's normal. It's normal there. But I'm not like that south. Like I still live close to like one of the places. But yeah. But I'm not fasting, so. If you want to look at what it is, I would recommend doing your own research, because even so, I don't know everything about it. There's gotta be, or maybe there's a one chatter that would like to explain what it is to another chatter. Then you're free to share us the info, or like, I don't know if you call it a backseat, but I don't think it's the backseat. You just put the info here, or make it a paragraph. I don't really care. I'll still read them. It's not like I'm not distracted by it or anything. It's good info. It's good info. I'm welcome to listen, or in this case, read of what it is. Back to the topic of the coin farming. I think I probably might have to use the cheerleader set here. Something tells me I need to use the cheerleader treasure. And maybe potentially get rid of the coin percent bonus. Like I said, I'm only experimenting with treasures, so like anything could go well or go pretty badly. Like my main goal here is to get Buttercream Choco to die as soon as possible before switching to Princess. So that Princess can get the 30% coin bonus, 30% cooldown on the pouch at the later runs, and if you get lucky, you will able to get the extra energy thing long enough that Princess can get lots of coins from it. Now the issue with this set specifically is Buttercream Choco will boost the score before the double coins, so I think you should get less coins from this. Like you see here, I only have 14,428 coins. But Princess still has one revive, so. Anyway, how is everyone's day been? Hope you're doing good. There's only 16,000 coins here. I'm guessing I might have to get rid of the coin bonus. 17,000 is not a lot compared to 19,000. Everything you played with a lot of coins can be different. It is different. Like literally almost every single combi will get different coin amounts. I'm focusing on like what would be the best one. See, I only got 57,000 from that. And Buttercream Choco boosted before the bonus, so not the best, but I can probably make it work. So now I'm gonna change the treasure to this one, so that Buttercream Choco gets extra 20, and the relay, which is Princess, gets extra 50. I do have a lot of coins now, which I'm gonna spend them on probably maxing out Ninja Cookie. And then with that, I should have every single cookie maxed out. In the S class, not the A class. The A class gotta be a lot cheaper, but I'm not focusing on the A class other than Princess and Zombie, which I already maxed out. And who was it again? Yeah, I guess that's it. I don't see Pilot being useful for scores, unless you play Hero instead, which is the better Pilot, I think. Even Hero's Treasure is better than Pilot. Hero's Treasure can be put in any combi, while Pilot Cookie's Treasure can only be put in combis that the cookies fly, which probably may include Wizard Cookie for all I know, but Wizard Cookie is not in the game yet. Oh yes, I kind of want to talk about something. This is like completely off topic. But still in the topic of Cookie Run. Off topic from like the coin farming and 3Baked entirely. So I recently stumbled across a YouTube channel. I don't think they're that new, but from the looks of their videos, I'm like, wait a second, how in the world did I get this channel recommended to me? And so I watched your videos. They're really long. I don't think that Cookie's gonna be getting into 3Baked anytime soon. Consider I think it's recent in Cacao version, I think. Yeah, my English is poor. I don't know, ask Devsisters. They might be thinking of something for the next 4 to 5 years. Also, how do I say? Also, back to the topic. There's this one YouTuber I found. In the YouTube. It's like my stream's like, oh, I found this. I didn't know this person. Apparently I got stumbled across a random stream, and you know what that random stream was? It was one of the streams that had an idea that I wanted to do, but I couldn't because I don't know if I'll be getting in trouble for it. And that stream title that caught my attention was reading AO3 fanfictions. Specifically the Cookie Run ones. Right, I had that idea, but I didn't properly execute it. Because First of all, it's gotta be a lot of reading. Second of all, I don't want to read random people's. I want people to submit their own or someone's or their own AO free fix that they find that is like cookie run related. I'll read them. I don't want to like stumble across a random one and then read them. Sure, I can give them credit, but what if they don't want it? Because technically I'm just reading their work out loud. But the stream that they did read some of the fix. They didn't really give credit though, but maybe it's because I wasn't hearing things. But they did end up like reading some fix about it. I don't know who was watching the stream or not because they don't have the chat toggle. They don't have like the chat thing on their VOD, but that's not my concern really. It's still a live stream. I know that they're doing a live stream. My criteria of the live stream is they did everything right, so I don't need to like criticize them for anything. And besides, that's like a one stupid thing to criticize for anyways. So I ended up using that as like a podcast-ish style because all they do is like they put their avatar, which I would believe it was drawn by them, and then they make it like mouth open just like my PNG avatar, right? And then they read through the fix so that I can use that stream as like a background noise. This was pretty entertaining. It was pretty entertaining, although they only streamed for like half an hour. I did ended up subscribing to them and I did left a comment on one of their streams. They made 3 videos. One of them is a tier list. The other one is one of them is a tier list. The other one I don't remember. The other one is they do cookie run quizzes like Kahoots, but it's not Kahoot. And the third one I'm not sure. I haven't watched that one. I only watched like 2 of them. They seems to be in the scene, so I just properly welcome them into the content creation scene. Even though I'm not a content creator myself, I'm just a live streamer. Nobody knows about the next update other than the team, other than the 3Baked team. Although people are speculating it using the line cookie run / Cacola cookie run update pattern. Right now, the cookies that has yet to be released is Pink Choco, Wizard Cookie, and the next coin farmer, which is going to be all the way into Cheesecake Cookie. The next coin farmer that's going to get introduced is going to be Cheesecake Cookie. We don't know when Cheesecake's gonna come out, or he could just not bring Cheesecake Cookie into the game at all. But the next properly updated cookie that he will probably gonna bring into the game could just be Wizard, Apple, Pink Choco, or I don't know. Let me look at the line version schedule, because I do have the site. I do have the old wiki up. I don't think the new wiki is ready yet, but I'll just use the old wiki for reference. I'll just use like the old cookie run wiki for reference. So I'm going to scroll down all the way until it says Line and Cacao Cookie Run Portals. So according to the Line version, I'm using the Line version as references. The next cookie that could potentially come out could either be Wizard, Devil, Rockstar, Soda, Cherry, or Cheesecake. Apple's like way later, actually. So it could be one of these 5. If it could be one of these 6 if he would have followed the typical pattern of the Line / Cacola version, where these are like almost the exact orders of the cookies getting released, except that Fairy Cookie is a 1.0 cookie. Except Fairy Cookie is a 1.0 cookie, and the other and Magma Cookie is not mentioned in here. And Rebel Cookie was released a few years early. So, Cookie Run Cahoon. The old wiki, Fandom Wiki. They're making a new one. It's not finished yet. It's not in a search browser. It's not in a search engine yet, but I know they're making a new one to leave Fandom, because Fandom is a trash website. So I just call them the old wiki, the old wiki, because there's the old Cookie Run wiki, And then there's the old Cookie Run wiki, which is the line/Cacao version. The old wiki, which is the Cookie Run Ovenbreak, and so is the Kingdom too. And then the new wiki, which isn't out yet. So I'm excited to see how the new wiki will like behave, just to get rid of the. Can I get the link to the line/Cacao wiki? It's literally the same wiki as Ovenbreak. You just have to. It's called the Cookie Run wiki. It's fandom. It's a fandom wiki. It's literally the same one that Ovenbreak uses. I think I know at one point Ovenbreak has a separate one too, but. Notably, I think it's still the same. So it's just the Cookie Run wiki, the one that you find Ovenbreak information. That's where I got the info from, but I know they're making a new one anyway. Can't watch right now. Thanks for the lurk. I'm doing like a just chatting segment in just a few minutes after this. I can't bother to stream long, and I already messed up because I was distracted. I don't care about 5 crystals. I'll just like get them later. Do you think Devsisters will notice this game? I know some people have asked me about this question already. I think they're not. I think they're too busy focusing on their own updates. I don't think they're gonna do anything about it. If they're all gonna do something about it though, then I don't know. Maybe they just don't like it. I don't see this game as like that mainstream enough for them to notice. I do think the only one who would be pissed off about this is the Cacao team, or like the app, which hosts the Cacao version of the game. Other than that, I think the game will be fine. The original first 2 games didn't get anything. Like the first 2 games were still the first 2 games. They can still play them. It's browser, but this game is made in Godot. It's online. But I think they're too busy. They're too busy on their own stuff. I don't think they're gonna notice. If they do notice though, it's not the end of the world. I can just like move on to the other things. I could try to play with one finger, but it's not gonna work. Not one finger, I mean like I mean like one hand. That 50 energy is valuable. I think that 50 energy is like really valuable. I mean, he has to do something to keep the servers up. It's online. This game cannot be played offline. You need Discord to play this game, or guest login, but still, you need Discord to play this game. So obviously, there is some money involved in this. To pay for the servers. It's not free, you know. You're waiting for the new character to release in Dandy's world? That's nice. Man, speaking about Dandy's world, not that I played it, but how long has it been since a streamer I watched played Dandy's World? I don't think it's been that long, but I feel like it's been a while. Like I said, I don't play Dandy's World. I don't play like big Roblox games or anything. The last time I played Roblox was yesterday, but that was only because a streamer is having their community day stream that they do every once a year. They've been doing this the second time, and they play some Roblox Touhou games. So I just played in their stream and for a bit. 68,000. So I don't think it affects much. I still get 68,000 coins. Ask Hee about that question. I'm not gonna be like a huge nerd and look into how the server works. You probably have to ask one of the people who works on the game. Not the artist though. I don't think the artist will probably know anything about it. I think mainly like the developer and the co-developer of this game, but mainly I think it's Hee that's like responsible for everything. And like I said, there are some other people who work on the title too, but I think like the main core of it is Hee and I think the coder. Okay, I guess now that I played enough for 3Baked, I played enough of 3Baked. So let me send one more star request. I know this is gonna be abrupt because I did say that I'm going to stream this for only an hour and a half today, and I'm going to be streaming it again next week anyways. Maybe there might be a new update, for all I know. Hopefully, maybe. No pressure, just I'm still gonna patiently wait. I'll just like try to come up with a funny thumbnail in the meantime. So there's your coin farmers. I didn't try the Rebel combi or the Ginger Claws combi because I know it's probably gonna suck. I mean, it's still useful, but I think if you want to coin farm properly, I think you just go with the pirate combi. Pirate combi is your best bet. If you don't have the lucky pouch, the pirate combi is still the best bet with this treasure sets. And then the first slot can be like either this one, the gold drop, this one. I'm going to upgrade the pet for like reference. Probably not. I'll keep it as like a live stream. I don't care if people don't find it. I'm just gonna keep it preserved like this until Cheesecake Cookie releases. Sorry. So, but a brown balloon. So I got the brown balloon, and now you can actually replace this with the brown balloon, which is the same as the gold. Where's the gold drop? Where's the gold drop treasure? There. Which is the same as gold drop. Or if you don't have the line pet, then you know the most basic one, which is this one, works perfectly fine too. But generally, it could be anything. They think the gold drop's like good enough. Now the pirate combi is like the recommended one. As for the relay, you always go with buttercream. Like, there's no reason not to use someone else. You just use buttercream. I think buttercream is like the one you need to use. Now, as for the other set that I use, you either could just use the princess lead. You could use the princess lead with the lucky pouch or pooch, and then use buttercream Shoko's relay, and then the treasures you want an energy drain treasure. If you're using the princess lead, you can just go. You can just walk away with this, or change this into Happy Honey's Lost Slit, which also works, but you don't get like the extra coin bonus. But I think it does work well as well, so you can technically get away with using these two. Brown Balloon has the same 8% as a gold drop. Correct, it does. But it is a limited pet, so you can't get them anymore. If you have gotten them from Pet X before, then you have them. If you don't, then you can't get them anymore, I believe. Now, as for the other combi I use, I swap Princess to be the relay. The sacrifice that I will be willing to make is that this set requires 3 fixed treasure sets. Yes, 3 fixed treasure chests, treasure slots. They all need to be this exact 3 treasures. This one can be replaced with the brain if desires, but you generally need energy drain or extra energy. Or you could just use this. Or you could just get Princess Cookie to have all the energy she could possibly need. That works too, you know. You can technically use this too. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm probably gonna try it off stream. This might work, I'm not sure. Like you give Princess 100 energy, but with a cost of you gotta have to either get rid of this and use the Holy Feather instead. I don't know. It's like a pretty mixed one. It only works with this set though, because you want Princess to be the one farming coins for you with the pet cooldown reduction. What should I do if I'm bored of farming coins? Then you farm XP instead. Now, I'm not gonna go in depth on how I farm XP. I think if you're in Aster's Discord server, which I'm not in, but I know a lot of people are. If you're in Aster's Discord server, then you know the XP farming combi. Get to level 50. That's if you're bored of farming coins, get to level 50. Or maybe just farm Universe Express instead. Hoard your crystals until the next update arrives, just in case he throws us with add 50 friends to unlock this cookie. If you already have that many friends, then congratulations, but I'm not. I'm not going overboard with 50, let alone 200. So yeah, the crystals will be in handy. Other than that, just, you know, get to level 50. That's like your ultimate end goal. Some people have already achieved it. I haven't because I don't have time to play, but you can pretty much get it. So yeah, Brown Balloon is cheaper. It's like 1 rarity lower. You can also use that to XP farm. You can also use this to XP farm, but generally I do think like this hidden combi works better. This one gives 20 extra XP, right? This one gives 20 extra XP and the pet only gives you 15. So you will use the Celestial Star and Gingerbread combi for the extra XP. And then you use Ginger Claws as a relay for the extra 12. That's going to be like the XP farming set that I can use from the guide. As for the treasures, you just use Gingerbride's treasure. Where is Gingerbride? Is Gingerbride treasure here? No? Oh wait, it's here. You use Gingerbride's treasure for like extra 5% XP. Or you use do I have them maxed out? I think I do, right? There's one treasure that gives you 8%. I'm not sure if I have it. I don't think I do. Here it is. Use the Blueberry Birch Wrap gift and then use the Gingerbread Lollipop Bite, and then that should be good enough. You don't need to go overboard. And this one just change it to like Energy Drain, or yeah, I think Energy Drain is like your best bet. That's the XP farming set. The White Balloon's treasures. Yeah, that's right. The White Balloon treasure works too. This one gives you 5%, which is the same as Gingerbread. You can use that too, but Gingerbride's treasure is easier to get. You will get them by maxing out Gingerbride anyway, so it doesn't change much. Other than that, you do need the bird, which is 8%. This is the bird. You do need to max this out, so it's gonna take a while. This one only gives you 5%, which is the same as Gingerbread. Now, I don't think there is that many cookies that I would recommend upgrading. This one is like average at most. It gives you free revive in 1, but Pirate's Treasure is like way better. You don't need rescue from hoes. You just need to get good. You just either need to get good or use crystals. It's only 5 crystals. It's not that expensive. So yeah, I know I threw in a little bit of extra EXP farming skill right there too, so that's cool. Alright, now I'm gonna disconnect this because I will now be ending the YouTube stream. I'll be spending some more time on Twitch if you want to. The link is in the description. It's not gonna be cookie run related though, so that's entirely up to you if you want to come over and chill. If not, then that's perfectly fine. But as for right now, our orb today as a matter of fact, I would like to thank everyone for watching the YouTube live stream. I know it's not that much, but it's something, at least like one hour and a half of 3Baked gameplay. So for 3Baked, if you're only here for 3Baked, I'll see you next week on Sunday. We'll still be doing weekly streams on 3Baked. Maybe I'll move it to Saturday, who knows, but feel free to join my Discord server if you want to add me on Ovenbreak 3Baked and send me a DM with the bot, or just like send me a DM for me to add you so that I can add you in game. But for now, YouTube, I will see you next week. Or just look at the community tab. I might stream something else. So, bye YouTube. Thanks for watching.